It's a dangerous thing stepping outside your doorway, Casmus.
Which is why I don't want to go, but fine then.
I'm sorry, hold on. Did I miss the fact that you're living at your place of work? You gotta have some boundaries. There needs to be a bit of separation there, my dude.
I don't disagree, but it's just we're constantly busy, so I constantly
I'm
work.
sorry, but we do not support the fact that you are giving your life to this company.
You could talk to my boss.
Okay, I would.
Okay, well, I guess we'll carry on to this Nick fellow.
Let's go.
Okay, good.
Just an hour in the big city and I'm already on a quest to save a beautiful lady. I can't believe this.
What if her skin goes back on the wrong way?
Hold on now. Let's not even entertain that thought.
Don't nobody know how the life will go. If you listen close, though, you can hear the dice roll and the characters narrating everything as they go. So let it go, let your imagination flow.
Playing games with strangers, chasing dreams into new adventures, rolling dice around their tables, fighting nightmares, facing dangers.
Where we come in. Everleen, are you walking or are you kind of flitting on your fey wings?
Dude, why would I walk when I can flit around?
All right, so you're just kind of smacking around on the breeze.
Such a rush, man.
You're just kind of chatting with the grass as you're flittering around. And you see, there's these tents, and there are all these colors, and there's streamers just all over the place, right? It looks like the most boss barter fair you've ever seen. And as you are coming through, what's your Arcana score?
+4.
Oh, geez. Okay, as you are flittering around looking, you see a big old circle on the ground, and as you look down at it, you get a sense that something bad kind of happened here.
Ooh, dude.
And then you hear kind of a ruckus to your right, and you hear a door shut. And for the briefest of moments, you weren't certain, but you think you may have saw a skeleton in a kimono with blonde hair.
Ooh, that's cool. Probably shouldn't. But also shouldn't have left home. And I head that way.
All right, you head that way. Meanwhile, in the inn, conversations happened. You guys made the decision to go find Nick. And as you open the door, you see a fairy in the doorway. Everleen, please describe your appearance to the party.
So I have the super blue galaxy-like skin. I've got these iridescent wings. I'm a cool person.
So kind of a fey surfer girl. Gotcha.
Yeah. Think Legally Blonde meets Crush from Finding Nemo. And this is my character.
All right, so yeah, you open the door. You see this fairy flittering in the doorway, looking directly at you, Zelene. You have been seen.
Oh, you're so pretty. I love your skin color. I don't have skin right now.
I'd noticed that. You want a cheeseburger, man? Need to put some weight on you.
Oh. Can I taste cheeseburgers? That's a good question.
Oh.
Who are you?
Dude, you don't even have a tongue, do you? How does this
I haven't
work
checked.
My name's Everleen.
Hi, Eveline. I'm Zelene.
Hi, Zelene.
I love your wings. They're such a pretty color.
Thanks.
How'd you get wings?
I don't mean to interrupt, It's just that we have places we're heading to kind of sort out this problem we've got. Hi there. You said Everline? I'm Eb.
Hi,
Mama Eb is
Eb.
what most people call me. You're awful tiny, so just...
You're so large, dude. I love it.
Well, thank you. It's not often that people say that,
I'm sorry.
but I appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
kinda-
Did you say Everline?
Yeah.
Oh, I tried that a few years back. Years ago, I lost about 15 pounds.
You were a fairy man?
Oh, that's your name.
She's gonna, fly right up to his face. You okay, dude?
Mostly. I'm Jura.
Hi, Jura.
Jura, I need you to make a reaction roll. What's that going to be? I'm going to say sleight it. Would it be sleight of hand if you're going to try to snatch something out of the air?
Am I trying to snatch something? What's coming at me?
I am.
Okay. Am I trying to snatch Everline?
No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm giving you the opportunity to react should you so choose.
Okay. Are you considering natural 20s for skill checks? Because I got one.
Oh, you got a nat 20? Okay, yeah. Then I'll let you decide how you want to react to this, but your keen instincts indicate that you feel something at high velocity coming in your direction. And it's not this fairy that's getting all up in your grill, but it's just your instincts are saying something's happening. Do you want to?
Something is traveling.
In your direction.
Towards my front, or do I not know?
Towards the region of your front. You're just catching a glimmer out the corner of your peripheral vision.
Ooh, okay. Who's behind me? Who? If I stepped out of the way, who is this going to hit?
Probably me, because I'm just trying to stay behind everyone.
You know what? Jura's reflexes are good, I guess, on this particular day. He's going to step to the side and just stretch out a hand and attempt to catch whatever it is as it passes by him.
Okay. What happens? You step to the side, you reach your hand out, and in between the ring finger and middle finger of the hand that you reach out, you catch what is essentially a blow dart, as it's literally millimeters away from the back of Everline's head.
Miss Lean. Miss Lean?
Dude, you can just call me Everline.
Everline, do you happen to have an interested party? Interest being assassinating or killing or bringing other forms of bodily harm to you?
They have
Not
parties for
that I
that?
know of, dude.
Okay, well, somebody's shooting barbed projectiles at your head.
Oh,
She's gonna freak out and flap around and go, oh no.
Well, I've caught it, but it is possible they do have more than one of these. Do you know who would be trying to do this to you?
She's gonna drop down and stand on the ground.
perhaps you should stand beside my leg or something.
Joe will move himself in between Everline and the direction that the barb came from.
Yeah.
I don't do we know if it's a poisonous man?
Would you like me to check it?
Perfect person to determine that right here.
That would be nice.
Wonderful. I'll just check that out.
All right. Go ahead and roll a nature check.
Oh, why is my nature so bad?
I would have thought that you would have had
Medicine? My medicine's much better because herbalism.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give it to you for that. That's a solid justification.
18.
Yeah, this has been rubbed against an arrow-headed tree frog.
Oh, never been a fan of frogs myself. I've got only bad news. I wanted to preface with good news, but I don't have any. It was definitely coated in poison, so that's
Dude.
unsettling to say the least. Are you in trouble?
I mean, I left home, but I shouldn't have been. He wouldn't use poison on me.
Oh.
That's my master, my guardian. He's like a dad to me.
Hold on, because we just used 3 different terms and they all have slightly different connotations there.
Indeed.
So is he your master and you left home? Is he your guardian and you left home? Or is he your dad and you left home? Because
No, man, my dad didn't want to stick around. No.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry. We can unpack that later.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
No, he taught me a lot of things, and so that's why I call him my master, because he taught me how to wield blades and things.
Not that kind of. Okay, that makes more sense.
Like, he's really good with history and master and like knives and things.
Of those 3 terms, if I could ask, which one does he prefer you call him? Because that could also have some indication as to how he's feeling.
I mean, he's Master Siafra.
Okay.
Eb, can I ask you a question? I'm in a bit of a sensitive position here. Is that the sort of poison that makes you sleepy or feel kind of woozy or euphoric, or is it the sort of poison that, kills you?
Well, I would say that perhaps that if it hit me, I might muddle through but have a real rough time. If it hit her,
No, you wouldn't.
I'm pretty hardy. I don't know. It's just that, the Midwestern stick-to-itiveness that keeps me going.
She has a good opinion of her.
Anyway, bad. It'd be bad. It would be very bad.
I see. Well, what just happened looked remarkably impressive, and I'm very proud of myself, but I can assure you that it was indeed an instance of sheer luck, and if this person attempts to shoot another dart, I'm probably going to die, or somebody else in this vicinity. So we should perhaps move out of the way.
I'd agree. Is there perhaps a chance we could figure out where it was coming from so we don't move out of the way in their direction?
Jura will gesture kind of over his shoulder in the direction that he caught the dart from.
Great.
Or should we go in that direction?
No.
Because that's the direction of the people who are trying to hurt this fine little fairy folk.
Which is exactly why we shouldn't be bringing this fine little fairy folk in that direction.
I didn't say bring her with us. I just said we go that direction. We get very angry. We take up arms. And we go and destroy whoever it was trying to destroy.
Everlene's going to lift up her arms and look at them.
We're a little too busy trying to relocate Zelene's arms, so I think we'll take care of one arm's problem at a time.
Can she come with us?
I mean, that's up to you, I suppose.
We should probably leave.
Thank you, Liev. Okay, Cass, do you have a good idea of where we could go in town that's perhaps safer, and also towards Nyx, and also away from that?
Are you sure? Because I could get really angry right now, if you wanted me to.
No.
Right at this point in the conversation, a gentleman barges into the conversation.
So you guys are all kind of gathered around this doorstep. You see this shortish individual, rather lanky, dressed in a colorful garb. He has a couple jester masks on his belt, and he steps up towards you guys. He has kind of long blondish hair, glasses, and he comes in towards your group.
Excuse me. Hello. Yes. I was wondering, have you seen my brother around here? You look like you all have been around here for a little bit, and I just seem to have misplaced him.
If I'm not mistaken, he was a bigger fellow. Beard.
Yes. Yeah. Big fellow. Yes, that's right.
He may be checking out some of the booths.
All right. Good. Thank you very much for your help. I'll just be moving on now.
No, wait. I misplaced someone too. So if you're looking,
what's missing a little something there, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, she's
But-
quite all right, just the way she is.
Everline's gonna fly up to her shoulder. What do you think is wrong with her, man?
Well, I'm sorry. Usually people have, like skin on them and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's
Yes.
I'm not noticing any like skin.
No. It is a predicament that we are going to take care of. But
It's not like some sort of magic trick or something like that.
It's not necromancy. She's not undead.
No, I'm alive. I'm here.
Yeah, we're all on our own journeys, and this is hers at the moment.
But if you see a handsome young man, I'm looking for him. Well, you're looking for your brother, of course.
She's not just looking for any handsome young man, so don't get ideas.
Right.
Okay.
For a second there, but then I was like, she's a skeleton. And so,
Well, you don't need to say it like that. She's a fine young lady.
well, I can't even tell. I mean,
Both can be true.
She wouldn't want just any young man. Who says that skeletons can't have handsome young men be looking for them?
That's right.
Besides, beauty is only skin deep.
And she has it even
And she
deeper.
has no skin, but
So she's not beautiful, is what you're saying.
No.
She doesn't have any skin.
if you take it out of context, yeah, I guess that is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying he just called you ugly.
All right. I don't mean to interrupt or anything, but it's just that we were moving to safer locations. I'm so sorry. How rude of me. What was your name?
Oh, name's Heckle. Heckle's my name. My brother, Clyde, he's around here somewhere. He's who I'm looking for.
Heckle, are you sticking your hand out to shake her hand?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm both hands. Anyone who wants to shake.
I will.
I'll shake his hand.
Jura will shake, yeah. Everyone's just grabbing him.
I'll take one.
Right. Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna land on a finger and start shaking a thumb.
Just grab the hand that Eb is shaking and go up and down.
we should
Well-
leave.
Oh, thank you guys. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you, but I'm not really seeing that this is getting me anywhere. I haven't found my brother. I've already gotten a bit of trouble with you, so it's good knowing you. But I think I'm going to be off.
Oh, you're gonna go find your brother then?
Yeah, maybe he's back at the inn we're staying at. It's just down the road. Nice place. Got lovely dinner there. Very, very nice place.
Well, you could come with us. You were very helpful. I'd like to not.
Perhaps if we just, put this shawl over your head. Not like over your face, but, make it a little less obvious.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, here's what I've got. That's a great idea. Love it.
I take one of my my masks from off my belt.
Yeah, we'll put this on your face.
I hand you the mask.
And I've got some, give me a second here.
I dig around in my bag for some more some performance clothing that I have with me. I have a couple spare costumes and stuff I keep on hand.
Hey, you could take these gloves and, let's see, nice.
What are you wearing right now? Like are all of your clothes gone?
No, she's wearing all the clothes that's in her character's drawing, and she also has her hair as well. So she has the long blonde hair as well.
Okay, so maybe this mask would probably do a good long ways of doing it.
And maybe this nice scarf around your neck. And there, bada bing, bada boom, you're looking wonderful.
What does the mask look like, Josiah?
It's just like a jester mask. This one's the smiling one.
Okay.
Does that look better? Is it better?
Well, no one can
Yeah.
see that you're
Yeah.
a skeleton.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, it's nice.
It'll work. We should probably get moving before any other drama happens.
Okay. Where are we going?
Right.
John, would I have a general idea of where I could find Nick the necromancer?
Yeah, I mean,
I think last time me and Eb rolled, and I think Eb actually, I think you told Eb she knew Nick, and I knew him in passing, and she has spent time with Nick, I think.
I guess I could probably take us there.
Yeah, we should head that way.
Yeah, I'd like to keep an eye out on anyone with blow darts or frogs.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a perception check for that.
Oh, I don't see them.
Yeah, as you're going,
I barely see myself.
Yeah, as you're going, you the wind picks up a little bit, blows a little bit of dust in your eye. You know how it is when you keep rubbing your eye and you can't seem to get the dust out, no matter what you do. You have one of those situations. So as much as you try to keep your eye open, you constantly
tell ya, allergies are just something fierce this time of year.
Yeah, it actually takes you longer than it should have to get there because your eyes. But yeah, you pull up on this kind of like this ramshackle tar paper shack on the outskirts of the east side of Paraval.
Does Heckle come with us?
Yeah, I'm coming with you right now because
I'm going to need that mess back in a little bit, so I'm just going to come with you. You can fix it up and I'll take that. Yeah, that's probably... So.
Oh, sure.
Those things actually quite expensive, if you know what I mean.
Oh, understandable. Yeah.
You're very agreeable, aren't you?
Usually, yeah. Unless there's a problem, and then I'm very not.
Right, well, I'll try not to be on the disagreeable side of you. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Abora Katherine, but most people just call me Mama Eb.
Yeah, right, Mama M. Right, good. Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I think you're both very agreeable.
Oh.
I agree.
He's agreeable too.
Dude, should we knock on the door?
Yep.
The door opens. While you're knocking, you guys see a giant orc with big old tusks.
Hello, good sir. We're here to ask your help in a quest. We have a friend who needs your help.
Everlene's gonna fly up to him. What kind of creature are you?
Everlene, make a dexterity save.
That would be a 14.
You just barely dodge as this giant, meaty ham of a hand shoots up at an irregularly swift speed and tries to snatch you out of the air in front of his face.
My dude, rude.
And he looks down at you, Fenwick, and he goes, "What do you want?"
I told you, we're on a quest. We need your help. We got a friend who needs your help.
You did bring the mouse, right, Fenwick?
Yes, this is the friend I'm talking about who needs your help. And I hold up the pieces of the mouse. My pet Hedwin, the hippogriff, he's back there. He ate this little fella. And we retrieved the pieces. And now we need your help to save this lady in distress.
He doesn't care. How much?
Am I being punked?
No.
No, if you were being punked, you'd know it.
Gross, dude.
Nick, how much to res the mouse? That's all we want.
He looks down, kind of pokes at the pieces, and he looks at you, Jura, as you guys have a passing familiarity with each other. It's broken.
Well, yeah, that's why we came here, Nick.
You're gonna fix it.
He sniffs again, thinks a little bit.
So you can't do it, or it's going to cost us more.
He kind of cracks his neck. And then he reaches into his shirt. And you hear a kind of a click, 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 click. And he cracks his neck again. He goes, well, it's hard to distinguish at this point as the type of magic that would be required to cause these pieces to come back together again. Thus, coexist on the same spiritually symmetric scale would be quite difficult indeed. Depending on for what purpose you wanted this creature for, it might be a lost cause, as yes, I could make this creature live again, but for what purpose and to what extent is debatable.
We need it to remember. It's past.
Oh, we don't need it to remember at all. We just need it to be alive.
No, it has to remember where it was.
No,
Isn't
it
that
just
how
has
this
to.
worked?
It just has to be from there.
Well, that's good enough for me then. Bring it back to life. You can do it, sir. I've got 10 gold pieces. I don't know quite how much that's worth, but it's got to be something.
I cherish your optimism, young man, but it serves no purpose here. We need it to fuel a teleportation circle. Speaking of which, have you ever seen one do this when it's dysfunctional?
He looks at Zoline. Do quite what exactly? You're just kind of making glaring gestures at this woman here. Oh wait, you're wearing a mask. Just a second. And he walks up to you, Zoline. He starts kind of poking at various points of your body, feeling that the texture of the...
Well, now, hold on. That's quite rude. Don't go poking at a lady.
And then he kind of grabs you by the mask and pulls the mask out, and he sees your skull. He goes, oh, that's curious. Then he lets it go, and it just plops back onto her face.
I swear.
Is that a good thing?
Have you seen this before?
No, but given the circumstances that are laid out before me, I can, well, you know, the brain, all the brain really does is just observe patterns and remember them. So if I can see a pattern, then I can pretty much figure out where it's going. And a pattern has been set before me between this rodent and this unfortunate soul. I'm going to shoot straight with you, Jura. I'm not entirely certain that what you're attempting here is going to accomplish what you want. I can make no guarantee that it will get you to wherever this rodent is from.
Well, apparently it's from Pan Purdue, which I find to be a bit of a tall tale, but I digress.
Did you say Pan Purdue?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I got a whole chapter on that in my book. Right here, Pan Purdue. Page, what's that, 63?
So you've been there?
You expose frauds.
Yeah,
charges.
that's correct. Yes, yeah, right. Pan Purdue, completely made up place.
Well, then how am I supposed to get there?
Well, it's not so much getting there. It's getting to wherever this mouse is actually from.
But he said it was from Pan Purdue. And then he said it's
No.
not real.
Well, Jimmy said a lot of things, and I don't think I trust any of them, so...
Who's this Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy Smits. He's a summer intern for Pete's Portals. Not very reliable. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Jimmy. That boy, he just shows up whenever he feels like it, expects to be some superstar, and then when it doesn't work his way, it just runs off and expects somebody else to clean up his messes.
Ain't that just the way?
And that is what we're attempting to do, if you could help
Oh,
us out.
Casmus, I didn't even see you there.
I'd like to submit that I've said hi to you twice, and you didn't say hi to me one time, Nick, so...
It's okay.
Well, to be fair, when you said hello, it was before I turned the dial, so I apologize. Hello to you too, fair
Yeah, well.
maiden Ebrin.
I like you better when the dial's not turned, but that's just
So
me.
can you do it or not, man?
Well, I can to an extent, but I don't know if it's going to work in the way that you want it to.
Well, that sounds like an excuse of a flim-flam artist right there.
Well,
That sounds like we should get a discount, man.
anything that he's going to do is going to be a cheap facsimile of life.
It's worth a try, though, isn't it?
It's worth a try. Although, Zelene, some people at your temple might be better suited for really bringing this thing back to life.
And to be fair, just to let you know that if you put it in there and it's not sufficient, well, losing your skin might not be the worst thing to happen to you.
I think that's a pretty bad thing. I think there's an expression about losing your skin. Right?
Yeah, losing your skin is bad.
Yeah, that's right. He knows.
We've all heard that one before.
Right.
1,000,000 times.
I just lost my skin.
Dude, at least still are alive.
Skin, right. So, are we
The
going to do
bears and the
this?
beavers both say that saying all the time.
Bears and the beavers, right.
Losing your skin is bad. So can you do it or not?
Who are you talking to, my man?
Or do you perhaps have an alternative suggestion?
Find another mouse.
I'm sorry. Your suggestion is to go find another mouse from wherever this mouse was from?
Well, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, we'll just go where this mouse is from, find another mouse, bring it back here so we can teleport there. Come on, man. Give us something we can use.
Yeah, what he said. This is why I prefer the version of you without the dial turned, is all I'm gonna say.
Well, the problem is it's from a place that doesn't exist, which means that even if it's somewhere local, which I'm sure it is, we don't know where.
You have some kind of carbon dating or locating thing you can do on the mouse so we know where it's from.
That's... You watch this orc. You remember that scene in How the Grinch Stole Christmas when the Grinch got a wicked
live action
plan?
one?
No, the cartoon.
Okay.
when
the big smile.
Uh-huh.
The Tim Curry smile, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He gets that look on his face and he goes, I might have an idea.
Great.
He takes the mouse out of your hands, Fenwick. He goes, come back to me tomorrow. I'll have something for you.
So, what do we do in the meantime, then?
Tomorrow.
What's it going to cost us?
He says to you, nothing at all. I'd be curious to find out where this was. Simply just bring me a souvenir from wherever it takes you.
Juris squints, and since he entered this person's house, there's a bristliness to him that wasn't there before. You sure about that? No surprises when we come back.
Sir, I detect a bit of trepidation upon you. As if you find discomfort in my presence. I am offering you a boon, but if you care not for my friendly advances, then I'll have to ask you to leave.
We'll take it. Let's go. Or we could stay. I don't care, but do you want to go?
Well, he said to come back.
So we should go.
There's no point in hanging around here.
Well, if the love of your work is enough to satisfy you, then so be it.
I didn't say the love of my work. I said bring me back a souvenir from wherever it comes from.
Souvenirs are so fun.
We'll get you a nice tree branch.
Anything.
One of those little snow globes.
We can do that.
I could get you a signed copy of my book.
Perhaps we should... Well, I don't know. Do you think Leof's going to let us back in if we go back? Because we could all just go, get a room.
Well,
perhaps.
actually, Heckle, would your inn pass a health inspection?
Oh, yes, my inn is phenomenal. It's a great place. Lots of local performers come there.
And we have to find your brother.
Let's just go there. No offense, Cass.
It's fine.
Yes, you might know the place. It's the one. Okay, it's not on the tip of my tongue right now. I've not really been here very long. But
you own an inn, but you haven't been here long.
No, I don't own an inn. I'm staying in an inn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Well, I mean, I'm quite happy staying where Cass is from.
Yeah, I
The
don't.
Snapdragon's Hearth is quite nice.
But what about your house, Ed? I mean, it's not big enough for everybody, but you and I could.
I mean, we'd have to go all the way back to Lingrove to go to my house.
Okay, let me just say this. The other place is called the Foot and Mouth Inn, so do with that information what you will, but I don't think Liev would let me go back. He's kind of insisting that I go out and adventure and find things.
Is it paying you to do that? That's a remarkably bizarre impetus for one's employer to have.
Yeah, it's a complicated relationship, but
Is he paying you to do that?
no. Again, complicated relationship.
Cass, are you being fired?
Well, knowing Liev, probably. He just doesn't know how to tell me that. So, I've been displaced from my own home.
Let's head over to the Foot and Mouth. It's great little inn. Find my brother. I can keep an eye on you so you don't lose my very expensive mask. And I can hand you a copy of my book. They're selling like hotcakes at the fair. I mean, I don't know if you'll have any left in stock, but I'm sure.
What's the name of your book?
What's the name of my book? Well, it's called Heckle and Clyde Expose Frauds and Ne'er-do-Wells.
Wales?
Sounds very on point.
It is.
It's about whales.
No, ne'er-do-wells,
Not
those-
whales.
No,
People that
not
don't
whales.
do nice things.
People.
Narwhals. They're the ones with the long, pointy nose horn thing.
No, it's ne'er, not gnar.
Okay, well, why don't we start walking and we'll figure
Everyone's
it out on
just
the
kind of
way.
flitting in between everybody.
Heckle, what's the greatest expose you've done, if I can ask?
Have you ever heard of the ghost of Christmas Past?
Wasn't that in a classic book?
Has Dura heard of this Christmas or its past?
Roll a religion check for me, please.
As a proud cleric, that is a handsome 6 for religion.
Sounds like something having to do with a foreign religion that you aren't familiar with.
Oh, you haven't heard of the ghost of Christmas Past? Well, that's a doozy. A local story, totally made up. I mean, there's not a lick of truth to it. There's also the large creature that is supposed to his name, he goes by many different names. Jimothy is one of the names he goes by. Not actually an abominable creature at all, just a large man.
As you guys are walking, a very delightful aroma hits your guys' nose that has notes of vanilla and cinnamon and butter and honey. And yeah, it just is delightful. And as you look around, you see that you are passing a new establishment that just set up in Parava, called Only on Tuesdays.
Oh, but it's Friday. But they look open. What an interesting name. That's quite charming.
They smell like they're open, dude.
What does it
Rumor
smell
has
like?
it that's Tuesday is the only day where they make fresh food.
Does it smell like real vanilla?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I'm going to waste my good perception check on this one, I guess. 19.
It is not only can you tell that it's real vanilla, but this is like the good stuff. Like, it's not only the best vanilla on the planet, it's the best vanilla amongst the planar system.
Well, I mean, we could stop for a little snack, though, couldn't we?
Man, I definitely could eat.
I don't know if I could eat. Can I eat?
You could certainly
Well, I don't
try.
think it'll stay. I don't think it'll stick to you, so to speak.
Jorah doesn't even say anything. He's just smiling and nodding, and then just turns and goes into the store.
Maybe if you tried some oatmeal, it'd stick to your ribs. That's what Master always says.
It might. Again, not okay. Well, can I also, while I'm walking in, just walk next to Celine and see if I can tell how expensive this mask actually is? Because I'm curious.
Make a.
Does it have the sticker from the dollar store still on it, or
Make an
no?
insight check on that.
That's a 13.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm not hiding anything. It is expensive. It's a mask that I like. It's a
Sentimental or monetarily?
monetarily. Like I spent a good chunk of change getting this made, and painted and everything. So, handcrafted. Yes,
It's worth some coinage. Like it's like it could possibly be ceremonial. It's that fancy.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to see if he was actually telling the truth.
Yep.
So as you walk in, you see an elven. No, was it a elven man and a human woman? We're just busy behind the counter, whirring around as they're baking and taking orders, and it's almost overwhelming in the aromas that are in here as these sweet and savory and warm aromas fill your nose as you drift back to fond Sunday morning memories of coffee and pastries and just warmth and family if you've got one. And you are in the middle of the bakery.
Fenwick's crying a little bit right now. Just tears and a little bit of a quiver in his lip. But
Oh no, Fenwick, what happened?
nothing happened. Nothing happened.
You look so upset. Do we need to go?
We need to eat, is what I think we need to do.
I mean, this guy's right. This smells amazing.
Everlyne's gonna go to the counter. Excuse me?
Hello, little lady. How do you how you doing? What can I get you?
Do you have any apple fritters?
We do. Just want to go ahead and point out that right now we are currently offering a special on our Able Skeever breakfast dumplings.
What is that?
They are Able Skeevers that are filled with cooked breakfast sausage. And between the Able Skeever dough and the breakfast sausage, it's like kind of like a lingonberry jam.
Okay, what's an Able Skeever? Am I supposed to know what this is?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you didn't know what an Able Skeever is. It's kind of like a Danish pancake, except instead of laying flat, they're spherical.
Oh, that's fascinating.
So think of it like a small ball of sausage with lingonberry jam wrapped or with a pancake wrapped around the outside.
So it's like a pancakey kolache.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Regional differences, people.
I'll have one, please.
Actually, right now they are on sale. It's a baker's dozen. I could feed your whole party here for 1 gold.
Okay. I'll have 1 dozen.
Oh, the baker's dozen. Excellent. He hands you a white paper bag that's rolled up at the top, and he hands it over to you. And go ahead and mark 1 gold off of your.
Thanks. How big are these?
They're probably about the size of
Everlyne?
They're about the double the size of a golf ball.
Okay. So I take one out, and then I hold the bag up. I take a bite, and I'm crying as I eat this thing. But
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Like it's beyond.
just with every bite, a couple sobs. But I'm holding the bag up for anyone else who wants one.
I put my hand in there and take one out and start.
Oh, yeah, these aren't bad. Not bad at all. Or you make these here yourself. We don't send out for them or anything like that. Is it made in-house?
Yeah, no, we make them here. It's a old family recipe from where we. I don't even know how to think about it. Are from?
Oh, yeah, where's that?
Were?
Dude, that sounds like a good story.
I've been around a few places.
What does that mean?
Yeah, where are you from?
A little bit of everywhere at this point, I suppose.
Okay, and by everywhere you mean...
Same question.
If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to tell us.
I just don't know if I'm smart enough to explain it.
Names of towns.
I feel like that every day.
Currently we're in
Well, currently you're in Pirava.
Is that where you're from?
You're from Towerfall. I'm from Towerfall.
We're currently in Towerfall, and we're in. And as he
No,
said,
currently you're in Pirava.
as he says this, actually, when I'll put it like this: the door opens, and when you turn as a reaction to the sound, all you see is just black through the open door.
Well, that's unsettling.
Yeah, it literally goes everywhere that we are.
So, can I get to Towerfall through there?
No.
Why not? It goes everywhere.
Yeah, but you can only go where you came from when you go through it.
Yeah, but I came from Towerfall, so if I go out that door, I should be able to go to Towerfall.
No, you came from Pirava, you said?
No, just because I walked in this door from Pirava doesn't mean that's where I came from. I came from Towerfall.
That's where you came from through the door.
Okay, well, how do I make that door take me to Towerfall?
You enter from the Towerfall location.
And you're in Towerfall.
Well, the entrance is.
Can you go to Towerfall?
No.
Well, where are you?
Right here.
I see that. I don't... You're seeing that you're in all those places and the door takes you there.
No.
So I need to know
the door.
how...
The door takes people back to where they're from.
Yeah. And I'm trying to tell you that I'm from Towerfall. So I need to go out that door and go to Towerfall.
It doesn't work like that.
Then I need someone that can go out that door to Towerfall.
Did you eat one of those, Eb?
What?
They're pretty good
The
here.
pastries?
Yeah.
No, because I need to go there.
No, you need to eat one of these.
I don't need
So
to eat
wonderful.
anything. I need to go home.
So this is what she's like when she's not nice. I see.
But she's still nice. Are you okay?
Maybe you should have one of these able skeevers. I hear that people aren't the way they
don't.
normally are when they're hungry.
Cass puts his hand on Eb's arm. Why do you need to go back to Towerfall?
Because that's where I'm from.
I know, but...
So I need to go back there.
Okay, maybe...
I need to go back there now because the last time I was there it wasn't going well. And now I was here.
Okay.
And I need to go back there.
You have to go now, though. We have things we need to do.
If I can walk out that door and go to Towerfall, then yeah, I need to go now because my husband and my son are there, so I need to make sure that they're okay.
It doesn't sound like it's possible right now, so... maybe we could put this on the list of things to do.
I will be outside.
Oh, okay.
I will turn and walk outside.
Zelene's gonna run after Eb after she left.
Yeah, you run out, and Zelene, you run out, and there's a fairly perturbed Eb standing outside of...
Eb will have found a bench to sit down on it. Practicing some deep breathing.
Jura will raise a wispy gray eyebrow at the bakers, and he's going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay. And what does Detect Evil and Good do?
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Yeah, you cast that and you don't pick up on
Well, we have a fairy in the room, right?
other than present party. Like for the people he's trying to check out, they're just an elf and a human. And then the other people who are actually in the store who are ordering. Oh yeah, and then I forgot about that part. Casmus lights up as undead as well.
I don't know if he knows what I'm casting, but I think Jura's eyes shoot over to Casmus quickly, and it's not a nice look, definitely. And he quickly pulls them back.
Casmus, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please.
That's a 29.
Whoa.
Cass, I also need you to make an Arcana check as well.
That is a 9.
So, yeah, he doesn't know that you cast anything. What you do notice, Cass, is there's a brief moment where you catch some mad stink eye from Jura, but just as quickly as you catch it, it's gone.
He seems focused on the people, very focused on the people at the counter, and his eyes just suddenly lock right onto you. Just out of the blue.
Just gonna kind of shoot my eyebrows up like, yes. Did you need something?
No. Your food smells delicious, but I don't understand your establishment. So I'm going to leave. Goodbye.
All right. So Jura walks out. So we still have a weepy Fenric holding up a white bag for anybody who would like it one.
I think by now I've probably put it down.
Yeah.
If people aren't taking it, then they're taking
I've
it.
taken a
Fenwick
couple.
and I have been eating it.
Yeah.
Should we follow them?
I guess so. Nice place you have here.
Thank you very much.
Right.
So before I leave, I actually go jump on the counter and just give whichever one is closest just this big hug and just say, thank you so much. You took me back.
He just stands there for a brief moment uncomfortably and just kind of pats you very rigidly on the head. He's like, there.
Hops down and follows everyone out. And outside, I give Hedwyn one of the pastries.
It will have found a bench not too far from the bakery and taken a seat and a few deep breaths and just head and hands sitting there.
Eb, are you gonna be okay?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to rush out like that. I'm fine. Yeah, don't you worry about it.
You don't look fine.
Well, looks can be deceiving, which we've learned a lot today.
Oh, yeah, I look quite a bit different. But
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deflect that on you or anything.
you said you have a family?
Yeah.
Why aren't they here?
Well, that's a complicated kind of story. How much do you know about history? How much studying have you done about that?
Oh, I'm not sure. A little bit?
You know about the cataclysm?
Maybe.
Tell you what, roll a history check for me, please.
Oh, well, apparently I was really interested in that because I got a 20.
Okay, yeah, you're familiar with it. Actually, in fact, while you were cloistered, history books were something that you were often asked to read to educate yourself. So you've actually read quite a bit about it.
Oh, yes. I had to read that one more than once.
Well, when it all happened and things got real crazy, and everything started changing and, we got separated. And I was in Towerfall and then I was here. They weren't. So.
Just like that circle that took away part of my body? The same thing?
Oh, well, I wasn't quite. I kind of woke up here, so I had, fallen and.
I fell too.
Yeah, well, yeah, you did. It was less of a teleportation. The ocean kind of carried me here, so to speak, but.
Can it take you back?
Well, I would like that, but I don't think that that's necessarily where it wants me to go right now, so, no.
The ocean tells you where to go?
In a way, yeah, kinda. It's kinda why I like to move so much, I feel connected to it in a way, so I don't much like standing still too often. But until a moment ago, I kinda thought that nothing was left at Towerfall, and it was gone. So, I hadn't really been thinking about getting back.
Well, we should go back. We should find your family.
Yeah, I would like that quite a bit, actually.
As you say that, the rest of the party begins to spill out of the bakery.
Pretend like she's just brushing the dust from her eyes. That was the whole walk from,
Celine's gonna give her a huge hug.
This has been Playing Games with Strangers, featuring the vocal talents of Amanda Clements, Ben Avery, Celeste Mora, Dave Clements, John Michael Bilezikian, Josiah Crandall, Katherine Bilezikian, and John Haryu as our DM. Edited and scored by Katherine Bilezikian. Thanks for listening.